In February, USDA announced a new approach to animal disease traceability efforts. This new approach would replace the National Animal Identification System that USDA has been discussing for several years now. The new approach has a slightly different focus than what was attempted under NAIS. It focuses only on interstate movement of the animals, the targeted animals. It is more flexible and really focuses efforts at the state level, and so would utilize state animal health officials as the key part of the new system. KLA has been following this issue at the same time. Our policy focuses on a voluntary system that is market-driven, but our producers have been clear about the need for a better, more effective animal disease traceability system. So we've been providing comments and input to USDA throughout this process and have continued to do this since February when this announcement came about. USDA is in the process of gathering input right now, and they've asked for input from state animal health officials and have received that input. They've also asked for input from state producer groups, cattlemen association, livestock associations, and producers themselves. KLA participated in a public meeting just recently where USDA provided some details about their plan and allowed for some input from attendees for them to use as they develop their rule and proposals as this moves forward. At this recent public meeting, KLA provided some key input that focused on, initially, that the program should not overreach and shouldn't target too many animals and too many movements, and that was one of the key failings of NAIS, that it was a big program that producers had some concern about. So our suggestions included focusing on those animals that are at the greatest risk of disease. And in cattle, we believe that is breeding animals, an example being the effort to eradicate tuberculosis. In recent efforts where there's been some cases in several states of positive TB, animal health officials have struggled to do the testing that they need to do to control the disease and eradicate it, because there are so many animals in the group targeted for testing. And we believe that a better traceability system, one that similar to what USDA would propose here, would allow those officials to better target their resources, their time, and their testing efforts, and provide a better outcome for the beef industry as well. So again, we've focused our comments on targeting breeding animals, and that those movements, when those animals leave the ranch, move into interstate or travel interstate, that would be a key step in getting a better animal traceability system. We also suggested to USDA that they focus resources towards this. We like the state-focused effort. We believe that we can work with our state animal health officials in implementing a successful program, but those state officials will need some financial support from USDA, both in developing the databases that are needed to track the identification numbers, track the animal movement across state lines, and in just the people resources needed to implement the system. So we emphasize the need to continue with cooperative agreements and the funding associated with those agreements, that would be a key part of making the program successful. As we go forward, USDA continues to receive feedback and input from industry, and with a plan toward a proposed rule later this year, probably late fall or early winter. KLA will monitor the rule as it's being developed, provide input and feedback, and continue to watch out for producers' interests, cattle producers' interests, as this program moves forward.